Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. Today is episode number 10 of the Dortmund Crew and we start with a game against Stuttgart, simulated 2-0. And here, finally, we have a squad report. Now I know a lot of you are going to be thinking, for God's sake, it's been a very long time, you have not done a squad report. I don't think I've done one at all. So here we go. Here is the squad report. You can see how all the players are doing. As always, if at any point you want to stop and look at one player individually for a prolonged period of time, feel free to pause the video and do that, because obviously I can't sit on every player for about 10 minutes because the video would just be so long. It would be unreal. You can see the players are doing pretty well here. Obviously we're not going to see a great deal of growth from these players because we are only here for just the one season, but I'm really happy with how the players are doing. And I'm not going to lie guys, I'm very excited for FIFA 17 career mode. I cannot wait to finally start uploading it. It is the 4th of September today, so in 18 days time the early access drops for FIFA 17. I am going to be pre-ordering the game and preloading it onto my Xbox as soon as possible, which is awesome. Absolutely cannot wait. But there you can see the players are doing very well, very pleased with it. Very excited to be finishing this career mode as well. I cannot wait to get to the end of it and finally get into a new year of FIFA. I think this year FIFA's just got incredibly stale, but we do go into a game against Wolfsburg at the Stadion, obviously away from home as well. We are currently third place in the Bundesliga. We are actually 9 points ahead of the team behind us, which is incredible actually at this stage in the season. So hopefully we can at least maintain a top 3 finish this season. Ideally, I am obviously looking to get the title. That is what we want here, but you know, it's doable. And also I want to mention something as well. YouTube has changed its terms of service, which means I'm going to have to cut down on swearing. If you guys have watched me for a while, I do occasionally swear in videos, and now you actually don't get monetized videos for swearing or for talking or covering topics that are considered to be bad. So kind of like touchy subjects, stuff like that, news articles and stuff, that sort of thing, you do not get monetized for, which kind of sucks. So the swearing now is going to be completely cut from my videos, because I still want to monetize my videos. It's part of my network agreement, I think, as well, to have monetized videos. So there's no real way of getting out of it. But anyway, on a side note, we've actually scored a goal, and they've scored a goal, sorry, and we are 1-0 down, which is really not what we wanted. But we get a chance here with Ben Yedder trying to get round on the left-hand side of the pitch here. Goes for the shot, and eventually the goalkeeper gets hold of it. Pretty easy from him. Mahrez whips a good corner in there, but unfortunately it was really annoying actually when that happened. It went completely over everyone's heads and ended out for a throw-in, which was a bit disappointing. But nevertheless, we will carry on. And also something I didn't realise is Sven Bender on this game actually is registered as a centre-back. I still thought he was registered as a CDM, but Benega here comes through. Very unlucky, very good save by their goalkeeper as well. Props to him, to be honest. But this game was so even that I was so annoyed that we had gone 1-0 behind very early on through Julian Draxler. A real big shame actually, because when games like this happen, a lot of the time they'll score a goal and then it'll be even for the rest of the game, and you just cannot score. Like, it's so difficult. The amount of chances we had, I didn't put them all in because a lot of them were very repetitive, but the amount of chances we had were ridiculous. And there, I got annoyed. I took them out. I knew it was going to be a red card, but it was either that or give away a goal. And I know they get a free kick in a pretty dangerous area, but there's less chance of them scoring that than, going ahead and scoring from, a free kick. I mean, an open play, they're going to more likely Schürrle would run through and score, and that would be the end of it. But unfortunately that game did end 1-0, which is a little bit disappointing. I would have liked to have thought that, we could have done a little bit better than that, to be honest, but shit happens, and I've swore already, so this video is probably not going to get monetized, is it? But that's the problem really with this new YouTube thing. Basically guys, any sort of vulgar language is now going to be demonetized. I don't know how much you can get away with. I don't know if you can swear once in a video and it'd be okay, but obviously a lot of people on YouTube are going to be in some sort of trouble with this. But it's not anything bad. Like, you can't get your channel taken down for it. It just means you can't make money from your videos, which obviously for a lot of people is a shame. For me, it's not that much of a great deal, but I still like to have the money aspect of it because it's just there. I want to do everything by the book. Like, if I can monetize videos, I want to monetize videos, I don't want to have to not do it because I'm swearing. And swearing anyway was something that I want to cut out of my channel completely, because a lot of people that watch my channel are quite young. I'm 19 years old myself, but a lot of you could probably be like 13, 12, 14 years old. I don't want to be swearing in front of you guys. Like, it's not good, A lot of you wouldn't be allowed to swear at home, and that sort of language is something that I shouldn't be showing you guys on the internet, because your parents, if they were to hear that, would be kind of disappointed in me, and I don't want that. I don't want that pressure put on me. I don't want someone to blame me for their kids learning language, which I know isn't how it works, but that's kind of how I feel about it. I don't want to be a bad influence on any of you guys. I want to be a good role model for you guys if I can. I don't think I'm a role model in any sort of way, but if any of you guys do look up to me, I don't want you to watch me and start to learn things from me that are negative. You know, I want to always be quite positive. But anyway, into a game against FC Cologne here. Good bit of play there, but unfortunately Horn got to that. Banega comes round the defender there, takes a shot, and another good save by Thibaut Horn as well. He is actually a pretty good goalkeeper, to be honest. He was doing some work today, although I was hoping here he would mess it up, and he did. Sven Bender got onto it and does actually score a goal, and our captain does put us 1-0 in front away from home against Cologne, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, we really do need to try and pick up the pace a little bit in the Bundesliga. We can't really afford to be slacking at all anymore. I mean, you know, I want to be trying to win the Bundesliga this year. That is just the way that it's going to go. Bayern Munich obviously are going to be incredibly difficult to beat to the title, but I think we can do it. A lovely bit of play there by Riyad Mahrez. Very unlucky not to score it as well. Real shame. Absolutely love using Mahrez, though. Such a fun player to use in this game. If you haven't used him already and you want to use him, use him. He's incredible. 5-star skills, the works. You know, he's incredible. But look at that from Ava Banega. Pick that one out. Absolutely gorgeous finish. One of the nicest goals we've probably scored in the entire of FIFA 16. Like, honestly, the way that he just took that, look how easily he made it look. He just banged it straight into the top corner, rebounds off the crossbar and down and in. Just looks so nice as well. I love that, and we watched it 3 times as well. But the way he took it in his stride, and it looked so easy for him, it just looked incredible, and I love the way that players do that in FIFA 16. And it's something about FIFA, the way everything looks is incredible, and they always do a great job, you know, with the animations and stuff like that. And we do find ourselves 2-0 in front against Cologne, pretty much going for the victory here. We shouldn't have too much problem holding on to this for the last bit of this game. I mean, Cologne are an alright side, but we are much better, and we were dominating this game. It's simple as that. We were absolutely dominating this game. There was no real worry that we were going to do bad. And you can see Ginter here comes in, tries to square it in, unfortunately doesn't, tries chipping it in again, and unfortunately they clear it away. But all was good because we did pick up the 2-0 victory against Cologne. Another 3 points in the Bundesliga, which is absolutely fantastic. That is the best possible news that we can get, and I want to try and keep this in a steady rhythm of winning games. You know, we're doing well right now, and I hope it doesn't end too quickly. But nevertheless, we do actually go into the transfer window now. We have simmed a few games in this episode. We are now into the transfer window, and as you can see, we do get an offer for Bender, which we instantly reject. And there is the league table for the start of January. We're probably going to do a live face cam episode next episode, and it's going to be quite a long one, and we're going to go through the whole transfer window in one episode, simulate the 2 games because Germany has a break in real life and in FIFA, obviously, for January. So we'll simulate the 2 games, and then we can just crack on with transfers, and then by episode number 12 we will be back into February with hopefully a few new additions in the team. We also got £12 million or euros for qualifying for the Champions League, so that's also a massive help. But anyway guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, if we can smash over 5 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. If you haven't already, please do go and subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you guys in the next video very soon. Peace.